folks, this is Alan Tyson for Lee Hill and Johnston Insurers. Well, I know y'all will find it hard to believe, but I am somewhat at a loss of words about how to shine a calming light on what happened last Saturday at the prettiest little stadium in America. But first, let me just say thank you to our students, their families, and the rest of our great fan base we call Eagle Nation for showing up and showing out. Now, I'm no mathematician, but if our stands hold 25,000 and everybody who came through a turnstile got counted, there were a whole lot of people who must have used the James Cassidy method of entry and slipped under the fence, because there was definitely more than 19,200 in our stadium last week. As far as the game is concerned, well, sometimes you just have to tell it like it is. We got our fannies flogged by a team from Lafayette that was bigger, looked faster, and was more physical than we were. On offense, they weren't very fancy, but they did use the same no-huddle approach that hurt us at LSU. They blocked us, they ran straight at us with great success, reaching pay dirt 4 times on the ground, and they mixed in the pass well with 11 completions for 165 yards and a touchdown. On the other side of the ball, they were quick, they tackled well, they held us to 3.8 yards per carry. They didn't allow us to complete a pass until the game was virtually no longer in question. And they forced us to kick field goals when we needed touchdowns. As bad as all that sounds, there is a little bit of good news. With just over 5 minutes left to play and the Cajuns on their own 25-yard line, we were within one defensive stop of giving ourselves an opportunity to win the game. Folks, we aren't in Kansas anymore. Everybody that we play is good. The days of us being able to win 8 or 9 games by just throwing our hat in the ring are over. Historically, with very few exceptions, programs that move from the FCS to the FBS struggle early to win consistently. Our Birds are only 4 games into their 6th season at college football's highest level, and they've already won 36 games, a conference championship, and 2 bowl games. As fans of this great program, we must savor every win because they are not easy to come by. And when we lose, we have to continue to support and encourage our student athletes. As far as our coaches and players are concerned, they must build off their successes, learn from their failures, outwork their opponents, and not accept losing as an option. Coach Russell once said, attitude may be worth 80% of an athlete's makeup. When the going gets tough, the tough get going, Big Blue. As for today, our Eagles have crossed over into the heart of Dixie as they've traveled to Paulson West in the city of Six Flags to take on South Alabama. Our Birds will be looking to run their record to 6-0 against these Cats from the Port City, with both teams looking to pick up their first win against an FBS opponent in 2019. Since winning their first Sun Belt Conference game against the Jaguars in 2014, our Blue Birds of Prey have dominated these Mousers from the home of the Mardi Gras. On offense, in 5 games, we have rushed the ball for 1,779 yards on 273 carries, an average of 6.5 yards per tote. 22 of our 27 touchdowns have come on the ground, and we are averaging over 41 points per contest. On defense, our feathered defenders have only given up 3 offensive touchdowns in the 5 matchups, and they have allowed these Leopards from LA to only score 45 total points, an average of 9 per outing. Folks, There ain't no doubt about it. Everybody in Eagle Nation is beyond ready to turn this rig around, and today's the day. I look for our men in blue to beat the britches off these boys from Bama in a big way and get on back to Bullitt. Cold cock this clouder of kittens from the Cotton State, Eagles.
And folks, you just can't beat that. And you just can't beat Georgia Southern. And you ain't seen nothing yet.